The demonstrations on the weekend, if I may, Sir Keir, and you'll know where we're going, I would imagine, the actions by a small number of people in Bristol who decided to topple and then throw into the harbour a statue. Sir Keir.
Yeah, shouldn't have been done in that way. Completely wrong to pull a statue down like that. But stepping back, that statue should have been brought down should have been taken down a long, long time ago. You can't in 21st century Britain have, a slaver on a statue. A statue is there to honour people, and you can't have that in 21st century Britain. That statue should have been brought down properly with consent and put, I would say, in a museum. This was a man who was responsible for 100,000 people being moved from Africa to the Caribbean as slaves, including women and children, who were branded on their chests with the name of the company that he ran. Of the 100,000, 20,000 died en route and they were chucked in the sea. He should not be in a statue in Bristol or anywhere else. He should be in a museum, because we need to understand this. That should have been taken down a long time ago.
And what of the police, who seemed to watch? Well, they didn't seem, I can say, they watched as it happened and did not take action. Was that the correct action from the police?
I was very struck by, I think it was Superintendent Andy Bennett, who was the police officer, the superintendent on the ground, who judged the situation. And he said he was really disappointed by the vandalism and the bringing down of the statue, but he didn't think it was the right thing to intervene because it might make the situation worse. Now, that's a judgment call for the police officer on the ground, and I've worked with the police on the ground, both here and in Northern Ireland, and I respect the decisions that are made on the ground. They're very difficult decisions, but they have to decide, do we intervene and possibly make a situation worse, or don't we? And I was struck by the measure, the calm measure that he had in his voice when he was making what must have been difficult decisions.
But he did allow the lawlessness to continue.
Yeah, and nobody should condone the lawlessness. I mean, if the statute's coming down, it shouldn't come down in that way. There's no question of that.
And the police just stand up. You're saying, and I appreciate we're not there. I'm the Monday morning quarterback. I'm looking at it now. I get it. But shouldn't he have stepped in?
Well, Nick, I've worked with the police on real operations in real time. I've been in the control rooms with senior police officers. Using the intelligence they've got, they have to make difficult judgment calls. And it's always easy after the event to say, well, I wouldn't have done that. Actually, I would support the police on the ground in the decisions that they make. Now, I know others will have different views, but I know how difficult it is for police officers to make those sorts of decisions. Had they intervened and the situation got a lot worse, obviously, there would be different questions for him. But, he was the superintendent on the spot. He took a judgment call. He knows his community. I'm not going to second-guess the decision he made.